Hey, what's up, Marvel Legends fans? This is Spidey1997 doing another Marvel Legends review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new Marvel Legends series, Venom, the Absorbing Man Build-A-Figure Wave, the classic Venom, of course. And I must say, guys, this is a really good Venom figure. A very nice, classic Eddie Brock Venom. Not other versions of Venom, so that's good. I do have some nitpickies, or I would say gripes on this figure, but every figure I always have gripes, so that's to be expected. So yeah. But anyways, this Venom figure, like I said, is just a really good figure. Now, I did use that, did the pose that the McFarlane comic thing. It's the cover of the McFarlane for the Spider-Man and Venom, of course. And I try to recreate that scene, and it's not the best, but you get the idea of what I was trying to recreate. But there you go. Let's take out Spider-Man. And taking out this base. Oh, and by the way, this base is from the Incredible Hulk, the Marvel Select. I just used this. So, looking at the packaging, just bring the camera up. Okay. Here's the packaging. Legend series. Build-A-Figure, Absorbing Man, Marvel Spider-Man, Venom by Hasbro, of course. Nice picture of Venom, which is really good. Same picture on this other side. Just a spider symbol. Nothing at the bottom. And in the back, you have a nice picture of Venom. I'm really liking the picture that Hasbro takes on the figures. Really like it. And here's his bio positive if you want to read it. And this is the other wave, or other figures from the wave, building Absorbing Man. Already have him, Morbius, what's his name? Forgot the pumpkin guy's name. Is it Jack-O-Lantern? I think something like that. But anyways, of course I'm reviewing Venom and Speed Demon. I just need the Beetle and Spider-Gwen, and I'm pretty much done with this wave. So yeah, back to the figure. I must say, guys, this is a really good classic Venom figure. Like I said, if you don't have the Marvel Select Venom, which is really rare to find nowadays, I don't know, it's just that figure, I really like it, but it's very expensive. I do like the accessories that the Marvel Select Venom came with. Of course, like 3 head sculpts, of course. One with the McFarlane, one with the tongue, and then one with a half Eddie Brock shown, I guess, mask. But like I said, this is a really good figure if you want a classic Venom in your collection. Now the paint is blah. It's not, well, I want to say blah, but the paint is decent enough, but it's not great either. It's not great, but it's good enough. For example, the head sculpt, very nice head sculpt. I really do like it. It really reminds me of the McFarlane Venom back in the 90s. As you can see, the teeth are not sculpted. They're just painted on the mouth. As you can see, they look a little bit sloppy on this side. It's okay, once you look at it far away, it's not that noticeable. Same with the side. Yeah, this one's a little bit messed up. Yeah, they didn't really paint all the teeth well in the mouth, but that's okay. The eyes look really good. A little bit of sloppiness right here, a little bit of there, a little bit on this side as well. The spider logo looks, pretty clean. The line doesn't really match all the way, but it's okay. The white on the top looks a little fuzzy on just mine. I don't know if that's just mine, but it's okay. On his wrist or his hand, you have his web shooters, but they're not sculpted. They're just painted with a white and a black dot, which is, it's fine. And of course, the spider symbol in the back looks okay, I guess. A little bit missed bleeding here, but that's okay. And 2 pegholes, of course, because this is using the Hyperion body mold. So yeah, really good figure, I must say. Now he does come with accessories, and he does come with another Venom head sculpt with the tongue sticking out and the green goo and everything. The teeth are sculpted on this one, which is really good. I really like this head sculpt a lot. Don't get me wrong, but I really like the McFarlane head sculpt more. I know a lot of people do prefer this version of Venom because everybody remembers Venom, or when they think of Venom, they think of this Venom. But to me, I like the McFarlane style. So yeah, that's just my personal preference. And then he comes with 2 fists, which is really good. Same paint, of course. Very nice. And he does come with the Build-A-Figure piece, which is the Absorbing Man head. This one I'm not a fan of, but I really like this one. This one really looks really good. Of course, you have some nice paint details. Looks like he's turning into stone, I guess. Little gold eyes. Very, very nice. Just a really good, I don't know what that thing that's supposed to be there. Yeah, probably not. Probably a defect, but that's okay. My gripes on this figure is just pretty much that he doesn't have any sculpted symbiote on him. He's just a plain black with some white paint. Now don't get me wrong, I understand that maybe they're trying to make it look like cartoony and maybe a little bit comic booky or comic book like, but I would really like to see a Venom with nice some sculpting on the symbiote. Of course, I don't know, that's just me, but yeah, of course, you know, the paint does continue, which is good. Maybe the back doesn't, yeah, so that continues, so that's good. Now I will say he came a little loose out of packaging. As you can see, this is a little loose. As you can see, if I stand him just like that and I move his torso, it moves his whole body, and he looks it's just a little too loose for me, especially on this arm. It looks a little too loose, or it feels a little loose, but that's okay. Maybe the cap swivel is a little loose as well. This is very loose. This one is a little tight, so that's good. So I might have to use some floor polish to tighten that joint. I'm not going to show you the articulation because it's pretty much the same as the Hyperion body. I already showed you on the, I think, the Cottonmouth review. So yeah. So for a size comparison, here he is with his other, I guess, buddy, maybe arch nemesis, but here he is with Carnage, and they look good together, man. Bringing, you know, just seeing these together brings back a lot of nostalgia for me. You know, because as a kid, I really liked these characters for Spider-Man's villain, of course. Here, I'll show you with Spider-Man. Let me just take him out of the pose that I had him later in the early of the review. Let me just pose this guy. And here's Spider-Man. Oh, his feet's still up. So there you have Spider-Man. So the three of them together just brings back a lot of nostalgia for me. So that's really good. I really do like the fact that he's taller than Spider-Man, because you know Eddie Brock is a bodybuilder, so he's supposed to be taller than Spider-Man. I really do like this. So this is a really good scale. So I'm really glad they did that. Now for you know, like I said, this is just a really good figure. Nothing to really talk about, to tell you the truth. It's just a plain black with some white paint. Of course, the line of the black looks really clean, a little bit fuzzy, like I said, and the head sculpt. And speaking of head sculpt, let's just pop off the head sculpt so we can, you know, show you guys. Now, I will say popping up the head sculpt is very, very hard. It's not that easy. You have to use a lot of pressure here. Let me do this off camera. There you go. And there you have him with the tongue sticking out, head sculpt. And I will say, this is a really good head sculpt. Like, I really, you know, I'm really glad that, you know, it came with two head sculpt. You know, personal preference, which one of the head sculpts you like more, or you prefer as, you know, to represent Venom. Now, I will say, I think on the left side of the arm, the fist is a little bit loose on mine. It's a little loose, as you can see. I don't know why it's loose. I don't know if the peg is just too thin, maybe. I don't know. But of course, this side is tight. This side is yeah, it's very loose. Like, I'm not even putting pressure; it's just moving. So that's not good. But it's okay. I'm thinking of getting another figure of this guy, just because I really like this figure, very good. And I know the Marvel Select, you know, beats this guy, but personally for me, I don't have the Marvel Select. Maybe in the future I'll get him, but for now, I'm really good or happy with this guy. So yeah, that's all I have to say for this guy. So yeah, please comment, subscribe, please give this video a thumbs up. Please tell me what you guys think of this figure. And this is Spidey1997 signing out, and have a great day. Thanks for watching, guys.